Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about some stuff.
So today's video you said you wanted to make because you've been watching a scary channel.
What's not like
for kids, where she tells stories about mysteries
and for kids.
And she tells stories about ghosts and things like that.
Yes.
So not for the faint-hearted, this video, is it? So let's say there's two stories that you said you wanted to tell.
Yeah, so anybody who wants to watch her channel, her name is Jessii V.
So the very first story that we watched, what was that one?
We'll do Where's Waldo.
So Where's Waldo? It's a take on the very famous book, Where's Wally? When
some
you were
people
little,
call him Wally, some people call him Waldo, some people call him Wally.
when you were little, you used to call him Wally. Where's Wally?
Wally. Wally.
Anyway, so Where's Wally? As you know, you get the book and you have to find the character somewhere in the book, and it's quite confusing because there's lots of stuff going on.
Yeah, it's like very busy, like a busy book.
Yeah. So she went to the shop. She bought a book called Where's Waldo. She got it home.
Yeah,
She
and
opened the first page, and what did she say?
It said in bold letters saying, and so in bold letters it says, "Where's Waldo? He's in your town." And it showed like a satellite view of her town, like as if like a drone took like a picture of it, of like her town.
Yeah.
And then
she must have thought, wow, that's curious. That's a picture of my town. But then the next page, what did that show?
It showed a picture of her street, and it said, "Where's Waldo?
Wow.
He's on your street." And the next picture showed a she flipped to the next page, and it said, and it showed a picture of her house, and it said, "Where's Waldo? He's at your house."
He's at your house.
And then the next page said, and it showed her front door on the next page. It said, "Where's Waldo? He's at your front door." And then eventually she heard like a knocking noise at her front door in real life, like. So she flipped to the next page, and it showed her fridge, and it said, "Where's Waldo? He's in your fridge."
So she went to the fridge, didn't she?
Yeah, and all the food was spilled everywhere.
Carnage.
Yeah.
In the fridge.
Yeah, all the food was spilled all over the floor, but no
And
Waldo.
so, tentatively, she turned the last page of the book, standing in the fridge, illuminated by the light of the fridge. And what did she see?
Herself, like her back facing the book. And it said, "Where's Waldo now?"
And how did that picture get taken? Because she bought it from the bookshop in the town.
Yeah, she like bought it from the library.
Crazy.
Well, it must have been like a magic book or something.
It must have been. So, ultimately, very scary. That was number one. Number two, we had another quick story we wanted to share.
The extra slide.
So this was about a tube slide.
A red. I was about to say slewed slide.
Slewed slide. Tube slide is the type of slide that instead of just having a flat base,
slide.
It's
like a circle slide, but like it's like a twisty,
with a roof.
Yeah, slide with a roof.
So people can't see you when you're on it because it's a plastic slide.
They can just hear you go like.
So this story is about
a boy named Todd and his friends. His friends
were too scared, weren't they, to go down the slide? But Todd was the bravest. He was a daredevil, and he decided he was going to go down it. So it should have taken him about maybe 4 seconds to get down.
Yeah. So
he sat in it. He pushed himself down. Closed his eyes.
Went down. It had been about like 30 seconds, and he still wasn't at the bottom. So
he started to think something was wrong, didn't he? He started to get a bit nervous. He started banging on,
like banging on the plastic. Just by banging on it, that light came on.
The light came on. That's true. He started banging on the side of the slide, trying to indicate to his friends that something was wrong because he was panicking.
Yeah, like he started like banging against the plastic, hoping his friends would know that he's still in the slide. So he'd been in the slide for seconds, and seconds turned into minutes, and then the minutes turned into hours. So, but then he heard something
behind him.
Yeah,
he heard something behind him.
Behind him, not in front of him. Behind him. He thought one of his friends went down to
maybe come to rescue him or something.
Yeah, coming to rescue him.
It wasn't that.
It was these long pairs of arms.
Yeah, viewer discretion is advised now because this is quite frightening.
These long pairs of arms with extremely long fingers, not fingernails, fingers, like
actual fingers.
Actual
digits.
fingers.
Real live fleshy digits. Phalanges.
Fingers. Not nails. Fingers. And
they were stretching around.
Like
so they were just
slide.
always about 4 to 5 feet behind him on the slide.
Yeah, so like they were crawling like head first, like that, slapping against the plastic, like.
Terrifying. Anyway,
Yeah.
to cut a very long story short, eventually he came plummeting out of the bottom of the slide.
Yeah, and it was like a black spider creature with extremely long fingers. The black spider creature crawls back up the slide, and the street lights were on, and it turns out he'd been in the slide for about 9 hours solid.
And there was a police car outside his house. Everybody was frantically looking for him because he'd been in the slide that whole time.
So everybody thought that he went missing, but he'd been
He was obviously in like some time slip or a portal or something, a time warp or something like that.
Maybe he'd just got stuck in the slide and he thought it went really fast because he was so scared.
Yeah,
but
that's possible.
Yeah, and
we don't know. It's a
been stuck in the
mystery.
slide for so long that it turned into 9 hours.
It is a total mystery, hence the story.
Yes.
So, anything you'd like to finish with, Miss Amelia?
I'm gonna do like 3 of the weirdest things kids have said to their babysitters.
Do people still have babysitters? I'll be honest, I thought it was kind of like a 90s thing then.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody who has a babysitter at this day and age.
Because
Seems
it's
to
just
have
like
changed,
random adults looking after somebody's kid. So weirdest
So in
things
this
kids have said to
first
their
story,
was
a random
about-
adult
it
looking
was a-
after a kid.
Yeah, a little boy, and he
Top
said,
3.
yeah, so like a little boy. So it's about like a babysitter who's babysitting a little boy, and he said to his babysitter every night he went to bed, a lady in a red dress would come into his room and sing to him. He said his name was Franny, or her name was Franny, and he said that this Franny girl floated around, so that's great.
And she was wearing a red dress, wasn't she?
Yeah, so
Floating around in a red dress.
so she was
singing.
a ghost, to sing to him to help him go to sleep. And then there was a little,
too.
and then there was another babysitter babysitting a 3-year-old, and the 3-year-old said to his babysitter, saying, I promise I will never chew on your bones. I promise. And then there was
Number 1.
and then there was another babysitter babysitting a little girl called Sarah.
Yeah.
And Sarah said to her babysitter, saying, when you die, I want to put you in a glass jar so I can keep you and see you forever. Like, what's that about?
Oh my god! I mean, that'd be awful because
You
glass jar,
wouldn't even fit in a glass jar, like a glass jar like
you
that
would
big.
decompose. You would need some kind of like embalming fluid, maybe formaldehyde, something like that. I don't know.
Alcohol,
that's a good idea.
water.
I think you'd have to be embalmed. I don't know. We'd have to look that up in a science book.
Anytime I crash my knee against that, the camera shakes.
Oh, sorry. Well, we've come to the end anyway, haven't we now?
Yeah.
Anyway, they are our new terrifying stories.
Yes.
Hopefully
So
you won't get scared.
we recommend Jessii V.
Jessii V's channel.
Or if there's any scared people out there, I wouldn't recommend it.
We don't recommend it. No, not if you're going to
like-
get nervous.
Yeah,
It's
we recommend it for the brave ones.
Yeah. Finally, you have an impression.
Come play with me.
Forever. It's that bit I used to like. Forever.
I'll do an impression of Momo.
Jesus.
And Can anybody do this? Okay.
Anyway,
So that is
thank
the
you for
end.
watching.
Thank you.
Have a great day now.